Continue game. Alright. Come on.
What's this? Some kind of little bag. I'll take it with me.
You do that. Look at
Must be
rubbish.
garbage from the upper town. The tableware might not be the latest word in fashion, but it's perfectly fine, apart from the leftovers.
Yeah, let's see. Microphone. Yes, now we go. Take
No, I
the
think I'll
Hershey.
just leave it there. The plates are covered in greasy leftover sauce, and I'm not a fan of washing up. Especially when I didn't even dirty them myself.
Alright. Turning a little bit more less.
The bit of sewer pipe is so heavy that it's sunk halfway into the ground over the years. Not surprising, really. The ground here isn't stone, it's firmly trodden waste.
Okay.
I wonder where the pipe comes from. Seastone is known, or shall we say, infamous, for not having any sewers to speak of. Maybe someone wanted to change that, and this is both the beginning and the end of their efforts. The bit of sewer pipe is so heavy, not surprising.
Okay, okay.
There's a few artificial columns and arches here, as well as natural caves. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some mining done here once. Maybe I can get a better view from up there.
Nope.
Yep, definitely better. Not decisively, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Down again.
A fur collar that looks almost new. Why would you throw something like that away? One could have given it to the poor, or even left it on the chinchillas.
Take it.
That's, all I wanted.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Couple of power lines. They lead through the ceiling somewhere up there. One strand goes into the rats' camp, the other leads down towards the junkyard.
Yeah. Right. Anyway. What the hell is it doing? There we go. Let's take a look at the Ethel.
The sink is full of soup bowls. I don't know how many rats come here for a hot meal on any given day. Must be dozens of them. The sink is full of... I don't know.
Yeah, okay, okay.
The cook bought me the water skin on the second day. It was high time too. I was dying of thirst. It's made of rubber. That's pretty unusual. Water skins are usually made from everyday materials such as animal stomachs and the like. Not something exotic like rubber.
Yeah, that's really exotic.
I don't know how long I lay there. Must have been days. The rats were very kind to me, talking to me and offering me stuff to eat. That just made things worse. If they told me off, I might not have felt so guilty.
Yeah, you are a guilty little bugger. Dunk. What the? Stop it!
When the candle is lit, it doesn't just provide light, it also warms your feet when you're rat-sized and lying in Timmy's bed. I think the cook will be pretty upset if I just take the candle.
Okay.
If I was still small as a rat, I could easily leave the caves. The rats have their secret entrances to the city everywhere. The little guy seems to be doing well. He gets fed regularly, has his own swing. Not a bad life. The cook hasn't left my side for a moment. Remy probably told her to watch me. I think she's a little cuckoo. She mumbles to herself all the time.
Okay,
Hello.
let's talk to her.
My God, oh God! My, how you've grown!
I know.
I'm, Wilbur.
Stu,
You're the cook, and your name is Stu. Isn't that kind of metaphysical? In a cosmos composed of names, billions upon billions of names, you, a cook, are named Stu. Destiny? Fate? Blind chance? Mere coincidence? A fine kettle of fish, indeed.
no such thing as coincidence. Cause, effect, that's all. Ethel's my name. Want some stew?
So you look after all the rats down here?
So you're the cook here in the rats camp?
Yes. I am good at mixing things. Was a lab rat for years.
You worked in a lab?
For a mad alchemist, until it got too dangerous. Wanted me to trial a face cream that would make you look 10 years younger. I was only 2 at the time.
Oh, right. I get it.
From then on, I tried to be really stupid, attempted to fail at every experiment. The question is, if one tries to fail and is successful doing that, has one really failed?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm just fiddling around with my noise gate today. It's really irritating, this sound thing, Eliza. Okay. Does your wooden leg come from the time you spent with the alchemist?
Can I ask what happened to your leg? An alchemistical accident?
No, I gnawed it off myself.
What?
Down there in the cave. You'd have done the same, ooh.
Somehow I just really doubt that.
There are monsters there, I'm telling you, and they've got it in for us. If you have to choose between your leg and your life, then you nibble.
If you know a lot about alchemy, then you can brew potions, right? Like shrinking potions, for example.
Oh, don't hold much store by magic potions. People start craving them. Start with weak potions from itsy-bitsy little phials, then at some point they aren't enough anymore. Suddenly it's got to be small potions, then medium, then large, then epic.
A single vial that would shrink me back to the size of a rat would be enough for me.
Oh, no, much too dangerous.
So what's on the menu today?
What are you cooking?
Stew, it's always stew.
Tasty. What kind?
It's always the same, has been for years, but new things are added every day, whatever happens to appear. If you want stew, come back later, it isn't ready yet.
Okay, what are you muttering to yourself?
I couldn't help but notice that you, sometimes mumble to yourself.
I'm thinking.
Well, most people do that silently.
Oh, because they aren't thinking properly. You aren't asking the pertinent questions.
For example?
If glue sticks to anything, then why doesn't it stick to the inside of the glue tube? Why do noses run, but feet smell? Why is abbreviation such a long word?
I, don't know.
You see, you take these things for granted, but it's completely mad.
Perhaps you are asking yourself too many questions.
Perhaps one can ask oneself too many questions. What do you reckon?
If a theatre has been filled to the last seat, who has this last seat been reserved for? And how did the inventor of the clock know what time it is?
How do you come up with these things?
There are unanswered questions all around us, and no one is doing anything about it. If you eat pasta first, then antipasta, have you eaten anything at all?
Have you tried not to ask yourself so many questions?
Maybe you shouldn't ask yourself all those questions. Or, at least, not all at once.
Oh, it can do your head in. Was on the brink of creating a self-help group, but then I thought, self-help group? Isn't that a contradiction in itself?
Yeah, maybe some questions don't need to be answered.
But are we not here to answer questions? That's why I love alchemy. It gets to the bottom of life's deepest ones.
It was nice to have met you, Ethel.
Knew you already. You lay in Timmy's bed for days. Why? Wasn't your fault what happened to the Archmage?
You think? Imagine if a few rats were to die because it turned out that, in reality, you couldn't cook. How would you feel?
Not good. I'd blame myself, which feels stupid. But Monsieur de Dumas requests your assistance. You can't leave him in the lurch.
I tried to help last time too, and it ended in disaster. Who can say that it won't happen again?
Questions, tricky questions.
Really tricky questions. But questions nonetheless.
A more or less white tea towel.
Ouch!
That's mine.
Oh,
Sorry.
really? Okay, we out of here. What's that? The belt?
Looks like, a V-belt? I wonder how it got up there. Nah, clearly out of my reach.
Oh, clearly.
The moon is shining through the hole. That could be my way out of here. If the situation in Seastone really is as dismal as Remy says it is, I'll have to be very careful once I leave the hole. That said, first, I gotta get up there.
You got a point. What about the cables?
I always thought Gnome Hole was the only place with electricity. But beyond the White Ridge Mountains, it's been used here and there for years. I always thought Gnome Hole was the only place with electricity. But beyond the White Ridge Mountains, it's been used here and there for years.
Okay. Got it. So where do we want to go now? Let's just go up here.
Hey, that's a knight that says knee. A huge mountain
What?
of rubbish, tons of it. And I just happened to find a carved figurine of my very favourite hero. It's a sign. I've read all your stories. He was brave and proud, and he never gave up.
Okay, and the sound went away again.
And you were only a story.
Take the cloak. Thank you.
A bell. I guess it's there to get people's attention, which is usually what bells are for. Should I ring it or not? Do I really want the attention of someone up there? But the hole seems to be the only way if I ever want to get out of here.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Yes? Are you finally finished?
Bill? That you?
Weathervane, a black cat must have crossed my path.
Yes, it's me. Could you maybe lower me a rope?
No way, you're a wanted criminal. There are posters of you up all over.
What? I'm no criminal.
No matter what they say, I didn't kill the Archmage.
Anyone with any brains knows that. You couldn't have harmed a hair on the Archmage's head, even if you wanted to. But as long as that's the official version of the story, I'd rather not think about it out loud.
There are posters of me in the town.
There are posters of me hanging everywhere.
Here, not a bad likeness if you ask me.
Wanted for the murder of Archmage Alistair, the scurvy, dangerous, armed and stinky fiend Wilbur Weathervane. I don't stink. Or if I do, it's only because I spent a few days in bed.
I told them if they wanted to catch you, they'd have to put a serious bounty on your head.
Would you betray me?
If the price is right, sure. But until then, I'm keeping my head down, like everyone else who's got any sense.